Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another vlog. This time we are at Universal Orlando Resort, in which park I'm at is Islands of Adventure. I think it's the better of the two Universal parks. It's a cold Monday morning. Getting in wasn't too bad. Definitely is going to be very busy today. I'm expecting the parks to hit capacity. They hit capacity yesterday, so expect that kind of like crowd level. But I'm going to be here for about like 9 hours. It's almost 8 o'clock right now. I'm probably going to be here till around the evening. So yeah, so far like getting it, that wasn't horrible. I mean, you gotta get here early if you want to get into Universal because it backs up quick. This is kind of like the new Disney World in terms of crowds now during the pandemic. Giving me vibes to the pre-pandemic too, which is interesting. See, luckily I'm able to like, oh, there's like a whole line of things too. You go through if you have an annual pass. I don't know. This is a little interesting. 1 second. All right, so now I'm waiting in line for the guest assistance pass. So yeah. So getting into the park, if you have a ticket day, like if you had like a ticket but you weren't really an annual pass holder, you had to go to that little weird entrance. But I think it's the exit, honestly. Yeah, I know Universal recently has been using the exit as the entrance. I don't know, it's really weird. But so yeah, I was able to get inside the park, no problem. So yeah, so hopefully this doesn't last for an hour like that one time. And when I hung out with Allie from Florida Coaster Thrills, who was one of my friends. It was actually her birthday too. And speaking of, today is also Sophie's birthday from Theme Parks Lover, who you've seen her in a couple of my videos before. She's one of my friends as well, so maybe I'll get to see her today. I mean, I wish I had a birthday. Okay, but we're talking about that right now. Bottom line is right now we're waiting to get an assistance pass, and yeah, I think first, depending on the lines, I might do either just Spider-Man or Hulk. I really want to go on Spider-Man again because it's been so long since I last rode Spider-Man. Because that ride is a true classic. And then later I want to go on Hagrid's. Oh, Hagrid's, so good. It's kind of like, it's like the best family coaster. Like, you find it weird for someone to put a family coaster in like the top 25, but it's in my top 25. Like, I remember back when Hagrid's first opened, when I first rode it, like I liked it, but it wasn't my favorite. Like, I preferred Rocket over it, Mummy, Hulk. Now Hagrid's is in my top 25. It's crazy, it's only one spot below the Hulk. And like, not only my list of rides, but like, I don't know, it's crazy. It's crazy how like, riding something like that over and over can help you grow a better opinion on it just based off of 2 rides. So yeah, I don't know, Hagrid's is just so good. And maybe we'll get front row motorbike. So I mean, I don't know if that will happen or not. I mean, I was able to get front row earlier this month, but it wasn't a motorbike ride, it was a sidecar. I mean, it's no big deal. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys once we are done with this whole process. Also, I don't know if I mentioned it earlier or not, but I have a prediction that the parks will probably hit capacity today. So I've been doing some research on what to do when the parks hit capacity. So I'm thinking of maybe possibly, if I want to go to the other park later on today, maybe go on like the Hogwarts Express. Or they also have like a little bypass, like a secret bypass around like Seuss Landing. So maybe if that's the case, if I can go through that, then I can just do that. If not, I can just get a time for Hogwarts Express. It's no big deal. So yeah. It's like I know yesterday the park hit capacity. It didn't hit capacity during Christmas, which is weird. I don't know, I'm used to like the parks like being absolutely full on Christmas, but like Christmas Eve, Christmas, the parks weren't even like packed. It was weird. I don't know, SeaWorld last night was unbelievably busy. Like I said before, it was the busiest I'd ever seen SeaWorld. Like I said last night, my dad was in the park too. Like he went with his friends. I drove himself. And they had to wait in the same huge line I had to wait in when I went to check out Halloween Spooktacular. It's crazy. But then when I went later on, like when I went to SeaWorld, there was no line. I don't know what kind of logic is that. I don't know. 2020, huh? Still in 2020, so you can still say 2020 jokes. And not too much later, we are rolling. So my first plan is to check out Hulk and Spider-Man. Maybe I'll get a time for one of those 2 rides. Like maybe either Hulk or Spider-Man, I'll get a return time for one of those. And then the ride that I get a return time for, I'll wait in the standby line for the other. That's my start. That's my first plan. So whichever one has the longer line, Hulk or Spider-Man, I will get time for. Last time I checked, it was Hulk, which had a 45-minute wait, which isn't too bad. I do know Hagrid's is down right now. Spider-Man does have a 60-minute wait. But what does Hulk have? I know Hulk is running. It's not super cold, so they should have their ride running. So maybe 60 minutes for that. It doesn't even say what Hulk's line is, which we'll check it out. It's no big deal. Maybe I'll get a time for Spider-Man because that seems to be the more popular attraction. Maybe then I can wait standby for Hulk. So let's do that. So apparently Hulk's at capacity right now. So we'll check that out later. But let's go into Spider-Man. Maybe we'll get a time for Spider-Man and then maybe do Dr. Doom's Fear Fall. I don't know, that's a thought that I have. It's a thought process, but is Hulk gonna be done for the day if it's at capacity? No. It should be up and running in about 30 minutes or so. That is my prediction. It is my thought process. The Dr. Doom's is a walk-on right now, so that's no problem. So yeah, let's go get the time for Spider-Man and then ride Dr. Doom's Fear Fall. Maybe we'll marathon it, we'll see. Alright, so our first ride is going to be Dr. Doom's Fear Fall, which is listed at a 25-minute wait. That's not too bad. I can do this. Let's do it, Dr. Doom's Fear Fall. Okay, just did Dr. Doom's Fear Fall. That was awesome. I was looking back at like Rocket and stuff, and I don't know why it's delayed. I mean, it is 8:40, so I don't think Rocket's gonna close all day. But yeah, that's a little interesting. I mean, Rocket's not like what it was back in like 2010, where it was one of the most unreliable roller coasters. It was also gutsy, the Velocicoaster. That was cool. So I'm gonna go check back at the Incredible Hulk to see if it's opened up, if it's not capacity anymore. We'll open it up later. It's not gonna be done for the day. It's not gonna be like this for the whole day. It'll open up. I don't know what is going on. It'll open up. It'll just be a really long line. So yeah. Taking a look at it. Looks like they've, looks like there's, I don't know if the ride's still at capacity. I know, let me see. I can't really look. Oh, it says it's a 45-minute wait. That's not too bad. 45 for Hulk. So let's go wait. Let's do Hulk now, and then I'll find you guys after the ride. I just need to find the locker line, and then we're set to go. It's 45 minutes isn't too bad. I can do that. If it's gonna be like this all day, I gotta have the mentality of long lines. And after this, we'll ride Spider-Man. It'll be awesome. It'll be awesome. That's right. And then also need to get on Hagrid's too. So yeah, let's do the Hulk now. The good thing about Hulk is that the line moves quickly, I think, if I can remember correctly, because it's a B&M, and these things, like the operations of Hulk, are fantastic. They are fantastic. It doesn't look like it's moving, but it's gonna move. So yeah. It's just a little interesting, you know? Okay, so 45 minutes later, I was able to get on the coaster. It is hauling. This thing is hauling. I sat in the back row, left seat. That is the best spot for this coaster, because you get some serious lift during that Cobra roll. The only problem was that on my train, the audio was not working. So that was very unfortunate. So next up, we're gonna go ride The Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man, which is, I think, the best dark ride at Universal. So I'm excited to get on this. It's been a little while, gosh. It's been a little while since I last rode this thing, so I'm excited to get back on it because it's a great ride. I haven't ridden it since June. So yeah, I'm excited to get back on the old school Spider-Man ride. Alrighty, we're in line to ride The Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man. Yes, sir. This ride is, I wonder if that's the graphics from the original ride back in 1999. So remember, in 2012, they renovated this ride. Like to change up the graphics and stuff. But I think that's the original. Ah, fun fact. Alright, I just did Spider-Man. That thing is a classic. I love this ride. Like, that is pure old school Universal. Like, it's just, it's such a fun ride. And it aged it still ages well to this day. Like, I don't know what it is about Spider-Man, but it's awesome. Like, and I think the line's now 160. Yeah, it's a little crazy. I was thinking about going to Ripsaw next. I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but Hagrid's is still down. Oh yeah, I also need to maybe take some photos of the Velocicoaster. Definitely will check that out. And eat lunch too, because I know it's like 9 o'clock, but like, well, almost 9:45, I should say, but yeah. So yeah, I'll let you guys know what I'll do next. I also know Forbidden Journey has a long line, so I don't know if I'll be doing Forbidden Journey today. But yeah, Spider-Man though, slaps. It is a true classic. Right here you can actually see some of the progress of the Velocicoaster from right there, if you can't tell. I think that's pretty cool right there. Let's set the Velocicoaster next year. And also, I checked on my phone, the parks have reached capacity at like around 10:20. I think that's the earliest Universal's ever reached capacity. I don't think it's reached capacity earlier than that. It's a little interesting. I mean, I knew it was going to reach capacity, but it's the second day in a row, yeah. It's the 6th day during this holiday break that's reached capacity. Because on Christmas Eve and Christmas, the park didn't even hit capacity, which is weird. Oh no. So far the line hasn't been too bad for Jurassic Park. Hagrid's is still down. I set an opening alert on my phone so it can notify me when Hagrid's is running. Luckily I'm at Islands Adventure, so if I'm not able to go over to the studios, I can definitely still do Hagrid's. It's still only like 10 o'clock, but it is Intamin, so Intamins do take a little bit to fix. Hopefully it's not down for the whole day. I'd be upset if it is. I'd be upset if Hagrid would be down for the whole day. Oh, there's a Velociraptor exhibit right there. That's a little interesting. And yeah, lesson learned. This is why you come to the parks early, so you can get in before capacity is reached. I think right here is the Velociraptor.
There we go.
Hey, you can't ride it next year when this thing opens.
Let's go! Let's go!
Oh, look at that! Wow, that is awesome.
That's on me, right?
Right, so I just did Jurassic Park. That was awesome. I'm really dry after that, so it wasn't too bad. And Adventure is now at a 2-hour line, I think, which is crazy. But over there's the Velocicoaster, which is looking fantastic, as always. I really am excited for that thing. It's gonna be a great ride when it opens. Now, Hagrid's is not showing delayed anymore, but it's not even showing anything. So I'm curious now to see if, I wonder if Hagrid's is closed for the day. I'm gonna go over there next to check it out and see what's going on, because I really want to do Hagrid's. But I think everyone wants to ride Hagrid's. But like, I'm just curious if it's closed for the day. If it's not showing anything. Well, Mummy didn't show anything either, and I was able to get a virtual line for Mummy, which I'll do that later. I was also trying to go in for Fallon, but it was like Rise of the Resistance, where like right on 10 seconds. It's crazy. Yeah, it's kind of what a capacity day is like over at Universal Orlando. So I'm gonna check out Hagrid's to see what's going on over there, and maybe get some lunch, because I am hungry. Alrighty, so I talked to a member of Hagrid's, and they said that it's just delayed right now. It's not down for the whole day. It's just extended delay, so Hagrid's might be experiencing some pretty bad technical issues. Which, I mean, I'm not surprised because it is an Intamin, so we all know that. And I'm curious if the Hogwarts Express is actually operational right now. Or is it the ride at capacity? I don't know, because the park's at capacity, so I don't know if Hogwarts Express is open. Let me ask a staff member real quick, because I am curious. Alright, so it looks like my milkshake came in early. It's good stuff, too. Universal, they make good, smooth milkshakes. What'd you say? Alright, so I'm just enjoying my food right now. I was hungry. I was really hungry. This is like good stuff. There's the fries. That is good stuff. That is really good stuff. All right, so after finishing eating up lunch, it looks like Hagrid's is testing, so fingers crossed, that is a good sign. Yeah, that is pretty awesome. Let's hope they are able to run this thing and get this thing open. Because this ride slaps. Like, I love this thing. Like, it is so much fun. So while I'm waiting for my time for Hagrid's, I think it'd be fun to just walk around the store, see what they got. Not getting anything, but just take a look. This always cracked me up as a kid. Ooh, no poo. That, for some reason, I always laugh at that whenever I see that. I don't know, it's just childish me, if you know what I mean. I think these are also the chocolate frogs. Now, when this area first opened, I thought these actually moved. Oh no, I was being absolutely stupid then. But of course, I mean, it's me as a little kid, so yeah. So I'm also trying to fix my phone case. Yeah, let's see what else they got in this area. They've got all the flavors of jelly beans you can get. I think they have them individually boxed. So I know there's like a little, I remember one time I blindfolded myself and tried to guess every flavor, which was funny. I wonder if they actually have like any of the bad flavors, like Centipede. It's like Harry Potter's version on Bean-Boozled, if you guys know what I mean. And also we've got some like, some bulk candy right here. Yeah, bulk candy. Also, funny story. I feel like I've shared about this before, but when Dragon Challenge existed, I got some of that necklace candy that they had here and actually tried to eat it on the coaster, which was one of the funniest things I've ever done. I think I had my channel then, it was like brand new. I didn't talk about it, but yeah, that is a very funny story. So yeah, throwback to that. Then we've got slugs. What else we got up in here? Saltwater taffy. Saltwater taffy's good. I always enjoy some good old saltwater taffy. You got water. I mean, you gotta keep yourself fresh. Like you gotta oh gosh, you gotta keep yourself hydrated. What am I saying? Gosh, I can't think right now. We've got fudge flies. We've got lollipops. There's like all sorts of candy around here. Also, I remember back then, one time One Direction, which is this like boy band, they were here, and I remember one of the band members surprised a bunch of fans in the store and like dressed up as one of the staff members. It was hilarious. And they also rode Dueling Dragons, which was funny. So yeah, cool stuff. Alrighty guys, we are now in line for Hagrid's, the greatest indoor coaster. Oh yes, I love this thing. Oh my gosh, this thing is so good. It's awesome having this at home in my backyard. This thing is so good. There it goes right there. Oh yeah, oh my gosh, it's like going all over the place. Look at that. Oh my gosh, okay, I just did Hagrid's. I did it in the front row. But this is how I did motorbike. That changes the whole like perspective of Hagrid's. That was incredible. I'm literally speechless. I'm speechless. As a coaster, I still prefer Hulk, but front row motorbike on Hagrid's is like God tier. Like, oh my god. I'm so happy I finally did motorbike on Hagrid's in the front. Like, that was perfect. Alright, so I was able to get over to this park from Islands of Adventure. So I don't need to do the Hogwarts Express. That is good. So yeah, there's Riptide Rocket, which has a 3-hour wait, which is crazy. So what I'll do is I'll get a time for this coaster and then come back to the coaster at that certain time. Because Rocket's definitely one you should ride. It's a great ride. So yeah, I'm also thinking about doing the Bourne Spectacular because I have yet to do that. So yeah, cool stuff, you know. Alright, so I got a time for 2:15 for this coaster. Me and Sophie, we want to ride it later. So for right now, I'm actually gonna check out this holiday thing because it wasn't open the last time I was here, but it is now. And I think this is the entrance. Then the sound stages, where like they do the Halloween Horror Nights houses and stuff. That's pretty cool. You can get great photos of Rocket from right here. Yeah, it's awesome. I also have a virtual time for Mummy too, so we'll definitely ride that. Wow, this looks amazing. Look at all this. This is like holiday spectacular stuff right here. Like you're gonna take photos and stuff, although this would probably just be me taking selfies. But like, this is so cool. I think that's one of the characters from Despicable Me. Yeah, it was Despicable Me. For a minute, I thought that was like an extra slide we could slide down. It's like Summit Plummet at Blizzard Beach. It's pretty cool. And she's dancing. Straight up vibing. I know it's not Shrek, but what are you doing in my swamp? Alright, so the Holiday Spectacular was so cool. But next up, I'm actually going to do the Born Stuntacular, which I have yet to do. I've heard it is awesome. I know Kristen from Theme Park Horizons keeps telling me how good it is, but I've refused to watch any videos or any spoilers because I want to do it in person for the first time because I've heard it is quite mind-blowing. I remember Terminator 2, like back then. I remember how cool that was, but I really want to see this. There goes Rip Ride Rocket down the drop. We'll ride that later today. It's a great ride. But yeah. Let's go check out the Born Stuntacular and see how good it is. And see if it lives up to the hype. I'm excited for this because I have never done Born before. It's gonna be so cool. I can remember back when this was Terminator. It was a classic. So hopefully this new show. Whoa, look at that. Looks so cool. Wow, that looks awesome. I am excited for this. This is going to be amazing. Wow. And I'm excited. Yo, this is such a big room. What the heck? It's like Rise of the Resistance right here. Just me. This is literally like Rise of the Resistance. What? Okay, I just did the Born Stuntacular. I am blown away. What? Oh my, that was crazy. Like, I don't know like how to describe how good of a show that was. That was one of the best shows I've ever seen at an amusement park. They're not lying when I mean it is the most high-tech show of all time. Because it really is. Oh my god, I am completely speechless. I really don't know what to say. Oh, that was so good. So next up we're gonna do Rip Ride Rocket, because it's a good ride. We have some fun, and yeah, then do Mummy, then we'll head back to Islands of Adventure and try to get on Hagrid's one more time. But, oh wow, when did it get cloudier? It got a little cloudier too. Oh, there's a Marilyn Monroe, I think? Yeah. So we're gonna go to the bathroom, then ride Rip Ride Rocket. Oh, we're not confused. Since when did it get cloudy? That's a little interesting. But we are going to ride Rip Ride Rocket. Yes, sir, we are. Which has a 2-hour wait, but we got express, so it's no big deal for us. I'm guessing a 30 with express. That's my prediction. I could be wrong, but we'll just have to wait and see. I know the line for this tend to get very long because this is oh hey, what's going on? Alright, so I just did Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket and I listened to the Muppets again, and I have no idea what the heck is going on over there. Did someone just win $1 million? I don't know. But despite the line being 2 hours, we were able to get on it quick. Sorry, also, I have a portable charger with me. And I dropped my hoodie. What is going on? I did not ride Rocket alone. I rode it with a fan from... Okay, what is going on? I'm like dropping everything right now.
Featuring Macy's balloons. Have you seen the Macy's balloons? Nino, they are so much bigger than me.
Oh yeah, we did see that earlier, but before me dropping everything, I did ride it with another coaster enthusiast. His name is Ryan.
Hey,
Are you having a good birthday?
Nothing much. Yourself? What do you think of Rocket?
it actually feels like an RMC. It feels like Steel Vintage or Lightning Rod. Like, I'm actually,
I'm sorry.
it is very underrated.
I'm sorry. I mean, I've only ridden 2MC, so I can't say much. So now we're gonna go ride Revenge of the Mummy, the greatest indoor coaster of all time, and then I'm gonna head over to Islands because I want to get one more ride on Hagrid's, and then maybe we'll do Standby for Hulk or something like that. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. All right, just did Revenge of the Mummy. You guys know my thoughts on this thing. Absolutely awesome. We got back row left like that area again. What'd you think of it?
Absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, it's running great today. Next up, we're gonna go over to Islands Adventure. It's gonna be a fun time. Yeah. Oh, Rocket stopped on the mid-course again. Thankfully, we rode it right before that happened.
You gotta get your phone out.
Oh, it's going now. I wonder if it stopped on the lift hill. That would be funny. That's happened before. Not me on it, but it's happened before. So yeah, let's head over to Universal. Or Islands Adventure, sorry. The better of the two parks in my opinion. I mean, I like this park, but it just feels kind of like neglected, if you know what I mean. All right, we're back at Islands Adventure. Look at that line to get into Universal Studios. Yikes. Glad I'm not on that line. Finishing off today here at Islands. Who remembers this, Poseidon's Fury? This was a cool show right here. They don't use it right now, but if you guys remember, this was a great show. Alrighty, so I have a song here. Go tell it on the talking fountain, over the line, and Sinbad's stunt show. Go tell it on the talking fountain, and wait in line for Hagrid's. Alright guys, made it back to Hagrid's. It's gonna be a fun time. Now I don't care if I sit in front row or not, because I've already done front row motorbike. See, let's do it. One of the greatest rides of, well, the greatest family coaster of all time. Alright, so I just did Hagrid's in row 6 this time. So towards the back. And I think I like it more in the back. I don't know. Front row is good for like the views, but back row is like intense. So yeah, that's just kind of the observations I've had with Hagrid's. I don't know. The Hagrid's was amazing. That ride is awesome. Absolutely love Hagrid's. It's great to have a coaster like that in my backyard. So yeah, I think I might be my last ride of the day. The face mask is falling. I'll probably be my last ride of the day because it is getting a little busy. You know, kind of let some of the other crowds come in. You know, they're probably waiting outside right now. Because I've seen pictures of the crowds like waiting outside. It's been a big yikes. Alright, so here's a Velocicoaster out. I don't know if there's gonna be any testing today. But salute to the Velocicoaster. I mean, gotta love Intamin. Like, right? I'm excited for this thing to open. It looks absolutely epic. Alright, so typically, like recently I've been ending the vlog like when I leave the park. Although the parks are still at capacity, so I'm curious to see what's going on over here. So they have the barricades. Because what I've seen on pictures, there's like a huge line that travels around all the way over here. And they have signs right here. Yeah, the studio, yeah, the parks are at capacity. So crazy. Yeah, because I'm curious to see the lines, because that's one thing I've been noticing. They don't appear to be looking really bad right now, but in the past I've seen pictures of lines like stretching out all the way through there just to get inside the parks. I don't know, it's a little interesting. Alright, so that's going to end this vlog here. Overall, despite the crowds, honestly, this was not as bad as SeaWorld last night. I don't know why. I think because Universal is a little more managed and the level of mentality is a lot higher versus like SeaWorld. I mean, I don't know if I'm really saying it right. I don't know, I feel like people are like, they're listening to the rules more at Universal versus SeaWorld, where there's people who walk around with the masks like this, you know, not like I've seen people actually do that at Universal. So that's good. I mean, and they're enforcing the rules and stuff. I mean, SeaWorld enforces the rules too, but like, it's just the people that go to SeaWorld, you know. Same thing with Busch Gardens, you know. And yes, the park's at capacity, although it wasn't too bad. The only problem was that Hogsmeade, social distancing was non-existent there. I mean, other than that, I mean, everything else was fine. I mean, in lines, people were social distancing, which was perfect. So yeah, I have nothing really to complain about here. So that's gonna end this video. And also, favorite rides of the day, probably Hagrid's front row. I don't know, Hagrid's in the front today was just amazing. I think I still like the back row, but I don't know, front was just mind-blowing. Like, I haven't been on front row motorbike until today, which was amazing. So that's gonna end the vlog here. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to give it a like. Also, don't forget to subscribe for more videos in the future. Also, don't forget to check out Theme Park Guy Productions on Instagram, and shout out to DMV Thrills and Theme Parks Lover, because it's Theme Park Lover's birthday today, and also to DVC Thrills for meeting me. Yeah, both of their Instagrams will be in the description below. I'll see you guys next time. Have a theme tackler day.